So I was at a networking meeting the other day. The guy's like, "Well, what area do you serve?" That's a common question that people ask different companies. Like, where do you go down to DC?
Everywhere.
You go down to and that's what I said. I said, "Well, we'll go anywhere." They don't understand what we can do remote. So, and that's kind of why I want to hit on the remote subject, and that kind of gets into problem solving. Once you see it firsthand, you'll understand how to do it remotely. Here, Bob, you're in Costa Rica. We're doing live stream for somebody that's in Kenya in Africa. Wednesday at the networking meeting, I'm bringing a network. Well, it's kind of funny, to some guy that lives about an hour away, and he's going to go and plug it in. Like, I'm going to give him, it's a network in a box. Like, I've already done consulting for somebody that lives in Colorado. I've already delivered a network for somebody in New Jersey that just took it and just plugged it in. So, like, there's a lot that we can do remotely. So, I think that's going to become the basis of how we really expand.
Before you got to what you're speaking of right now, didn't you help Bob out way back when? Get him set up all the way down there, in Costa Rica?
When I got settled down here, I wanted to chat with your dad about the capability or improving the capabilities that I had here, because I have a line of sight cellular tower, and I sent him a picture, and he sent me some advice, and it really steered me in the right direction to build the network that I have here, which is 100% reliable, 100% based on the schematics that he provided. So from that perspective, I mean, without him being here, without him actually physically or just working with it in person, he was able to look at the situation, especially some of the challenges with the tower being a line of sight, but some distance away, and then was able to provide a solution based on his experience, and I'm really, really happy with this, no doubt. From that, now I can add elements to it, like the Starlink element. And the cool part about it is when I invite friends over that are here, maybe they're not here living permanently, but they've come down for long months at a time. They're like, "Dude, how are you doing this?" And I said, "Well, let me show you the Dustin Higgins solution for it. It's solid concrete. It is wired. It's Ethernet wired. And I have taken his solution, and within the house itself, I've utilized wiring structure. And in anything outside of the house here, I've utilized the capability of the Wi-Fi of the services of the system he recommended. And now I can reach all the way down. I have 5 acres, so I can reach down to my lowest plateau. One of the themes too that I really want to hit on, I lived in a rural community a long time of my life, and I loved it, loved every minute of it. And I think when we stress the fact that there's solutions out there to help you, even from a remote perspective, and that's what this company is building its momentum on. I know some people may think, well, wait a minute, we're in 2024. That happens every day. The problem is it doesn't happen every day, because there's not a caring company that really comes down to grassroots solutions that can work with communities, that can work from a rural perspective, but have a global outreach. I think it's important that we kind of emphasize that too, because the rural perspective says, "Hey, my name is Dustin Higgins. How can I help you today?" It's very, very in person, very much eye contact, very much let's talk about your problem. Right. And then as the conversation continues, and Tyler, you're the same thing. As the conversation continues, your bells and whistles are going off. And you're thinking, do I need to apply my global solution to this? Do I need to apply my remote solution to this? Maybe I just need to apply my rural solution to this? And to me, that spectrum of thought process it just doesn't happen today. Right. It just does not happen today. And so the Wi-Fi guy, I'm almost convinced we should put a patent on it, because it's happening. I mean, this is from the start to the actual process to the completion of any contact that you have with Tyler or Dustin. You're going to get that. That's what you're going to get. To me, I'm happy to be a part of it. I'm very proud to be a part of it. And I think the studio behind you is one of the reasons why it's so important for you to put this together in the concept and the way that you have, because you can put the prototypes together right behind you. You can do it right there. People can come in and watch you do the demonstration for the customer that's remote or the customer standing right in front of you.
Mhm.
And I think it's important for people to know that when you go into another store or a storefront, you're not going to get that. You're just not going to get that kind of service to where, like you said, Dustin, once it's connected, I can reach you. I can support you.
And one thing you said, something that triggered a thought with my conversation with my father the other day. You said store, and I was saying it's whatever you need it to be. It's a home. It can be whatever you need it to be. A place for employees to come, a place for corporate events, a place to show off the amazing capabilities of technology. It's truly versatile in this day and age. You can turn on a dime. You can be fluid. You can give that hometown touch from even far away, especially in today's day and age with technology.
I do like the word hometown. I think one of the things that I thirst for is, can I really just relax and just absorb this technology insertion and this evolution that's going on, and can I do it in a style and a fashion that doesn't make me all stressed out, And then when I look, certainly in the background of what's going on behind your dad there, it's there. I mean, it's stress-free environment, but it's definitely has a purpose and definitely will fit many, many needs of people's, questions, whether they're just doing research or they're just kind of flipping through their ideas of what they think they need. What better place to go?
They're going to have somewhere to work out. It doesn't have to have all the fancy bells and whistles, but
You're right.
they have to have something.
There was a concept, though, that I'm sure you talked to Tyler about, and I think Josh had mentioned it too at trade shows. You build that little tiny house trailer, where inside it has so much technology built into this little tiny house trailer. You just take that with you, and it just basically sells itself. When people can go inside and really see it, no matter where you are, you could be in, areas where there's more of a lower middle class or upper class or whatever, people that have rental houses. Can you imagine pulling up with a Wi-Fi guy little house trailer?